In social work, I remember reading the mission that social workers are advocates and supporters of those who are oppressed. And so that's in the mission statement. Then that means that our particular paradigms must be oriented to how do they become unoppressed? Not about putting the band-aid on the oppressed just to fulfill their basic needs and basic necessities, but how does an oppressed people, marginalized, disenfranchised people, especially people who've been victims of scientific colonialism and who have been epistemically incarcerated, how do we foster an environment where they can express themselves freely, where they can interrogate and really confront their socio-cultural realities and socio-political realities. And so it's clear as day where we're supposed to stand. It's just that I understand that through CSWE and the marketplace and all these other demands, that our roles and responsibilities and our functions have changed as well.
To me, that exposes one of the big contradictions of modern day social work is I think that band-aid that you're talking about, that's the transaction. Social work has become a series of transactions oftentimes. And when we're paraphrasing that mission, it sounds like social work should be relational, but that's actually quite often discouraged.
I'm so glad that you pointed out that social work mission, because if we always go back to that, how are we trying to unoppress people? Then I think we're going to be able to shift that transactional nature into relational. But I don't think that we can do that 100% within a system. We have to do this in our own worlds and role model it so then it does ripple out, ripple out. And that's what I want people to get from the circle of self, is that healing, just health in general and well-being, is very unique to each of us, but it's also very expansive. It's not this one thing, one path you have to go on. And the circle of self is about those 7 different elements that you take it whichever way fits right for you. Becoming unoppressed is going to be in our own ways. And if we take something like the circle of self, is a way that we can help people unoppress themselves as well as ourselves.